Long ago, there was an exquisite garden which not only had lively trees but also had a collection of flowers that gave out a wonderful fragrance. The birds that used to regularly visit the garden sang the most melodious songs. It was truly a lovely garden. There were some children who regularly played in this beautiful garden. It was their play area, where they used to spend some lovely afternoon after school and even more time during holidays. The birds that lived in this magnificent garden used to sing melodious tunes, which even made the kids stop their games and listen to them. However, there was a truth that no one knew, not until the day when a giant returned one day. The garden, in fact, belonged to the giant who had gone away for a long time, and no one knew about him. At times, the little ones used to talk among themselves, wishing that the owner never returned. One day, the kids' fears came true as the owner of the garden returned. The owner, a big fat giant, came back, stamping his feet with a loud thud. The children playing in the garden felt themselves being lifted from the ground and back as the sound got stronger. When the giant saw kids playing in his garden, he became very angry and then built a huge wall all around it and put a notice board which said that any trespasser will be punished. The selfish giant had closed the door on the kids. They would come back from school and would talk about the garden. The children were sad and wished that the giant had never returned. Then spring came, beautiful flowers bloomed everywhere. An array of colors was spread all over the country. But what was the garden like? No one could see. The reality that spring did not visit the garden this time. It was still winter in the selfish giant's garden. The trees had forgotten to blossom and the birds were in no mood to sing. Even the little flowers were so annoyed with the sign to ban children from coming in that they slipped back into the garden as they were as sad as they could be. The only ones who were happy were Snow and Frost. The only ones who were happy were Snow and Frost, having the whole space to them. Both were happy to be up in spring. They thought that the spring had overlooked this garden and considered themselves as undisputed master of now frozen garden. The snow had painted everything white and the frost had turned all the trees silver. Both rulers of this fight were now invited the north wind, who came roaring in force and moaned over the garden day in and day out. He roared so much that he blew all the chimney pots down. And if this was not enough, one day the north wind had an idea. Since we are having so much fun here, is it not a good idea that we invite Hail? Then came Hail dressed in grey with icy cold breath. Every day for hours it rattled on the roof of the castle until most of the slats on the roof were broken. He ran and ran around the garden like the fastest roller coaster ride, casting havoc on the once beautiful garden. The boy calmed him down and asked him not to worry. As there were wounds of love, and unusual calmness came on the giant's face. The little boy then took his hand and told the giant he was taking him to the garden of paradise. Later that afternoon, when the children came to play in the garden, they saw the giant laying on the ground with a calm smile on his face. On closer inspection, they realized that he was dead, his body covered with white flowers.